Alright, so here we are. I put my cells together the way I want it, and this piece of wire right here, this white one, is going to be connected to the BMS, and so this is the main negative, and the BMS then will provide the negative for the inverter and everything else. So basically the black one, this one, is the negative for the BMS as well. So this one here, then you start, that's number one. Let's see, yep, number one, go right there. I'm using pressure washers as well when I'm doing this this connection. It's not tight yet now. So from here, as you can see, this is positive and that's negative. I put kind of use this to ensure that whatever I do it right. You don't have an opportunity to screw it up here. This is going to be bad. You screw it up. So want to be sure that you do this right. So basically, you're going to have this bus bar here, another down there, and they will go, that way. And here you have to have a bridge, and it end up being that bridge has to be a little bit longer. So you will see what I will do there, and you will continue after you get this bridge here. You go from here, and then here, then here, and finally you go from here to here, and that will be your main positive. Will be, sorry for that, this will be the main positive, and this is the main negative. Alright, so this is the positive for the inverter, and this is the, remember, this is the negative but for the BMS, and the other cable for the BMS then will be the negative for the inverter or whatever equipment you have. Now my BMS will be here somewhere. As you can see, I don't have a box yet for this system because I want to monitor it, check temperature, so I don't want to have it since you might remember my battery suffered an accident coming down here, and as you can see that how bad that cell was bended there. So anyway, I'm only installing them just for charging them and monitoring them and see how they behave, and so let me keep working. And as you can see, I already have cable number 2 right there, and I just need to do from here to here the bus bar and keep working. Let's see if I can put this camera somewhere and you watch me as I go along. Let's do that. So let me put some temporary wrapping. This is temporary. That's why I'm not using flat electrical tape or anything. Just that I don't like anything might, touch anything here. So now where we go. This is cable number 2. I'll be 100% sure. Yes, cable number 2. And now from cable number 2, we're gonna go with a bus bar. Positive, negative, positive, negative. So we're gonna go bus bar from here to here, and you shouldn't have any spark whatsoever, right? No spark. That's good news. So now I need some. And tight. As you can see, I'm not providing any torque, just enough so that the pressure washer start to do this work. That's basically it. Keep the bulb tight all the time. Don't get loose by any movement. That's the idea of the pressure washer. It kind of gives you feedback how tight you are making the connection. Remember not to have, I mean, what I have right here, my wrist stuff, is basically it's not. So you should not have anything conductive on your wrist. Good. Now, so that's one, that's two. We need to go to cable number 3. Check here, cable number 3. Check the label to ensure that yes, it's cable number 3. And you can bring that there. You know, start to organize itself. It's required. You want to leave some space because I want to see how this battery behaves. So if they get hot or anything, I want to be able to check it out. So this is too tight here for me, so I'm going to go through the whole length. So I want to be sure from now on that when I tie this, it's to the length of the bus bar. See, whatever is available there. So now the pressure washers. Sorry if I get, let's see, get out of the way. Put a pressure washer here, another here, do some tight. Do another one here. Good. So that was number 4. Eventually all these will have to somehow, see, that's what you always want to cover, whatever might be exposed in one accident here. So that was cable 3. Now we're looking for cable 4. We do again. Cable 4. Now we go for a bus bar. Keep, pushing them as apart as you can, just to ensure good cooling, even in case something is not right. So you want to kind of spot that out. So some pressure washer. The pressure washer, some people say is not required. I don't like, you can bolt this as per spec, but pressure washer will also provide the feedback. When you start that, the pressure washers start to, let's see, that separation there start to get close, then you know that you are putting a lot of torque to the bolt already. So put that back there. Now let's do this same here, or that they are separated good enough. obviously, as you can see, my wrench, the handle is covered on electrical tape just to ensure that I'm not touching anything. If I do, something, that nothing bad happened, since you already have good cover. Good. Now let's keep working on this. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. We go 5 now. Check the number. Yep, 5. Looking good. So now we go to the bus bar. Make some separation, some room for them. Just to ensure cooling. Now go for the washer, pressure washer. 2 bolts. They're good. Go back again. Some of my Alright, so sure that it's separated enough to the maximum extension allowed by the bus bar. Tight. You get the feedback from the Here we go. So again, let's see where we are. Cable number 6. Cable number 6. We go again. Bus bar. No spark. Good. It means that we are doing okay. Pressure washers. Let's see. See, almost this positive, you know. And I look at it, I say, what's going on? Good. Just that. Make sure that you spot it right. So, doesn't look bad. So far, so good. We are going now this way here. So I need another cable for this part here. That will be cable number 7. We'll go right there. And move this there. Again. There we go. So let's time up a little bit. I'm not doing any torque, just basically I'm just ensure that I get a feedback from the pressure washer. So I torque this a little bit. Good. And I maintain the distance. As you can see, this is separate enough for cooling. These one are too tight. Maybe I have to, loosen up and redo that part there. Alright, so now in where I need to go back there, so let's see the number. That should be cell number A, and cell number A is this one. Yeah, that's cell number A. That's the one here, cell number A. Now, let's figure out what would be the proper distance. I have this copper bar because the problem was at one time is that you can see you cannot use this one. They are too short. These are the ones that arrive with the kit. I mean with the cell batteries. So I need to use longer ones. So I got these from a friend. And let's see if I need to bend it or do something to them. So now you know why I have these copper bars. 2 of them because they are too thin. Look good. That looks perfect. That will do. Go. Let me adjust the camera so that it can focus better on the cell above. Let's see. The batteries at the back are the regular lead acid batteries, so I'm going to connect them in parallel. So we have the lithium iron phosphate batteries and the lead acid batteries will be in parallel. So we'll see. Let me work on this now. So that's battery, yeah. Good. From positive to negative, that's where I use the kind of the U-turn, right? So now we need to go from this one to here, but that requires cable number 9. I'm looking for cable number 9 now. That cable is number A. Must be this one. Yep. Cable. Maybe I don't know. Cable number 9. That's kind of, it's good to have labels because I tell you, sometimes you do this kind of you know, you want to check like 3 times, like ensure that that's number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. See, I mean, you do this once, and you want to do it right. You don't want to screw it up. So with that said, then I'm going 9 here, and eventually I'm not tight that hard, just because I don't know whether I would need to accommodate this cable a little bit better. You know, they looks toward one line. So you see, positive, negative. Now, separate them as best you can, you know, so they don't look too tight. Okay. Now, it makes a difference when you have a washer, definitely. You get the feedback quickly. Now, now we go 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. I'm going to be sure that this looks good. That was that one. About this one. Mm-hmm. 9. This is 10. Cable number 10. Good. Cable number 10. Bus bar. Separate them. Get them as close as you can. Good. And now, I use this is interesting. I use the pressure washer for some other project, and I'm missing a few here and there. So, meaning to test this, I will have to go continue without the pressure washer, but I will remember I will have to put this back in a box, and so that's why I'm only testing this because the box, this box that brought me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This 5 cell was hit hard in transit, and one of the cells inside got so bad, so bended. So it's more like a will it work? We'll see, and whether it will work, how good it will work. You know. So there's many questions that I have for the system. You know, for my battery that were hit so hard in transit. So we'll see. Let's keep working on it. And I think that I run out of washer. It's no big deal. So let's go here. I think that I have one more left somewhere here. Good. Now let's apply them up. Good separation. Now separate as you can. Now let's see where we are. So the next step is, see, that spot there was somehow, as I was messing around with it, and all of a sudden I got a little bit, it's just because it's missing that. And really, your mind or your brain is more like concentrate on that spot, and you know, when you don't see it, there's something weird. Took me a few microseconds to figure out what was going on. So now, what is the cable? Cable is cable 11. And that should be A, 9, 10, 11. That goes right there. And from there, from here, the bus bar. I run out of a washer, so we have to go with a pressure washer, but this is not the final system, so I will go back to it and get it done right, but it's only for testing, just to ensure this makes sense, and the BMS work, you know, testing few things here and there. So what else? I need to tighten this a little bit. Now I don't have the feedback of the pressure washer, so I'm going to do my gentle. Good. Some separation. Keep going. So let's see. That would be this guy. That's 12. That's 12, go right there, bus bar, go right here, and then push so that you don't, you have some space for cooling in case they get hot. And now 2 bolts. Good. So start again. Good. So let's see where we are now. It's this one. That one is 13. Right here. And then bus bar. Let me see if this is being recorded. Since I did something. Yep. Let's see. Almost done. Now, let's see where we are. 3 more cable to install. So cable 14, you see, that's what is better when you have the label. Make life easier instead of going back again here and start to do some counting. That will take for a while. So that's 14. Get a bus bar there. And let's check these again. And this marker are not that great. Start to this indication. Positive, negative. Should be we should use a permanent, more permanent one. All right, so let's hold this. Left. Good. One more. And we got the 16. So we want one more cable. 2 more cable to go. Cable 15, and this is cable 16. Cable 15, and we go there. Alright, and finally, cable 16 complete the job. Check again, because we know that it's 16, but somehow you feel like a I don't want to have room for it to screw up. Now, that cable I will put a bolt. That's it, just to get that there. And remember, this is the negative, and this is the one that will go to the BMS, and this end will be the positive that will go to your inverter. So let me tighten this up a little bit. Good. Checking again, everything looks good. It's going to be a lot of current going through, so this ball will have to be checked again just to make sure. So here is the mess. And how would you hold this mess and get it nicely? That will take a while. Maybe something like this will do. Right there. So your BMS will be right at the spot, and we'll see how that, I don't know, let me see if I'm not sure whether all this is being recorded. Let's see. So batteries are being connected, and I should check with a voltmeter just to ensure that everything looks good, and from negative up to checking all positive up to the end, I should start to have the proper voltage at the terminal. So let's do that. Let's check voltage now. Alright, so if I show you right now what I did minutes ago, you remember this piece of cable. Notice how, you know, complicated it's going to get just to install the BMS on this structure. So, meaning that the BMS will have to be somewhere here so that this can plug in easily. So I will have to kind of either stick this somewhere here to get the BMS properly aligned. So, and this is the white one, and this is actually the negative that will go eventually to the inverter. So, or for charging the batteries, we'll leave it like that because I'm going to connect the charger, the negative to here, and then you remember, I'm not sure whether this is showing up on the recording, but this is the most positive. So just remember that. And with that said, I guess that whatever it is now, as soon as I connect, as soon as the BMS C positive, it should be in shape. And you know, I will do a quick check with my voltmeter on the plug just to ensure that yes, indeed, I see the voltage before connecting that to the BMS. Let me do that right now. Let me get my voltmeter, and let's see how well I can do this. 4.16. Alright, this is another test before we connect finally this terminal to the BMS, just to ensure that I'm reading the voltage of each battery alone, you know, that is being added. Like for example, I'm right here, this is ground, I'm touching the metal. Now I should touch the first, that's 3 volts. If I keep moving, that's 6, you know, you're adding 3 volts as you go along. Oops, keep touching the same one. Let me get my, looking closer. There, 9, 12, and so forth. 16, that the next one will be 19, 22, keep moving, 25, good, 28, 32, 35, 38, 41, 44, 48, 51. Excellent. That demonstrates that our cable is in perfect shape and that everything looks good. So we are ready now to proceed to connect this into my BMS. So I will try to get, maybe I have to align this cable a little bit better for getting the proper distance, but right now where I have the BMS nearby like this, it's good enough for the plug to get in, so I shouldn't have any problem. Let me do that. Alright, now we're ready to connect the plug, the terminal, to the BMS. We are ready here. Let's see if I can take more. Oh, this is black cable, meaning we're going to connect the charger just to start to charge. As far as I know, this battery comes with about 30% state of charge, so it would be good to leave it for a while to see whether they will develop any differences between them as you charge them through the BMS. Now I'm going to charge with that leader. That guy there is one of those charger, 48 volt charger that you use for your I don't know, golf car batteries. And so I modified the block a long time ago for my lead acid batteries. Let's see if I can, you can see this one here. Let's see if I can, I think that's the maximum. As you can see, there's a little breaker. You know what, I hate, this is the positive and this is the negative. I hate when I connect that charger, there's always a spark, so I avoid the spark by properly handling this. As you can see right there, let's see. I'm using that guy, I think this is for 10 amps. Solar cell is 125, no more than 10 amps I believe. I have others about 15 amps, but I think that this is 10. But it's good because that guy there, the charger, will charge no more than 7 amps at maximum. So when I flip this, that will complete the connection. So, but I will not see a spark because everything will be connected. So, not that I hate spark, it's just that you know, I don't like it. They will arc and might damage something, so that's what I like to use this. Right now it's in the off state, so it's on the red one. So basically what I have to do now is, let me pull this back, is finally connect the charger. According to the spec, I will not see anything on the charger at all. I mean on the BMS, sorry for that. So that there's no light or indication whatsoever if it's working or not. You just need to plug it and see what happened. So let me start to do the plugging process here, and I'm gonna try to have all of them together simultaneously so that I don't bend the plug anywhere, so it will go squeeze in until it's connected. That's it. Now it's connected. Good. No spark, meaning everything looks good at this point. Touching the BMS to find out whether there's something not good, some rush of current, since the BMS will try to do some balancing, and I don't see anything happening. So nope, everything seems cool to the touch as I install it. Yeah, the good thing about this type of terminal is that's only one direction, you cannot screw it up. The other way around would not get in. So that's how it goes. Now let's do charging. Let's see. Right now the charger is plugged, so you can see the light LED one, meaning that there's current, there's AC current into the unit. Now what we need to do is connect the negative cable, which is white one, this one here, connect that to the negative on my BMS. It's unfortunate, I don't know whether there we go. It is connected now, as shown here. So that's how it goes. Now the red one, now when you connect the red one, and here is the part, you want to be sure that this guy, when you are reading this guy is in the off state. You don't want that to be in the on state because you will see spark. guarantee. So right now it's in the off state. Even if the charger is off, since this has a lot of capacitor inside, there's going to be a rush of current, and you don't want that. So you want to now go to cell number 16 with your positive and plug it there. And you see there's no current whatsoever. Everything looks good. I mean, there's no anything sparking or causing problem. So now when I flip the switch, no spark, but now check the BMS, I mean sorry, the charger. Now it has a big red light, meaning that it's fully connected and it's seeing the voltage right now. So now that charger, which is used to be, I used to use it for charging lead acid battery, 48 volt bank to about 56, 57 volts. So it would be okay for this because my lithium iron phosphate cells are protected. So now one thing that you could do is, oops, sorry for that. Let's see the current that is going through when I turn on my charger. So far, let's see if I can, how I put this so that you see the current, the amps. Right now, that's typical on this unit. It's saying that it's plus, that's the error of, this amp meter goes to about 40 and 400 amps. So that's an error that it has. So I'm going to turn on now my charger and let's see that number changing. And I'm going to start on the charger. And you can see that there is an inrush of current going into my battery bank of about 8 amps. So right now it's about 3 p.m. I'm gonna be recording this process as I charge my batteries. From time to time, I'm checking that the BMS, how hot it is. Very cold to my touch, to the hand touch. Now the idea is, remember this is about 5 kilo amp hour. 100 amp hour, but in watts will be about 5,000 watt hour. And so if this system is about 30% charge, I have to make some of the calculation to figure out how long it will take to get about 100%. So right now that's the number that I was kind of that I need just to get the calculation done. So basically I start at 3 p.m. my time. I'm going to watch this and calculate how many hours do I need to wait, and then start to measure each individual cell just to ensure that they charge all together to the correct voltage. And that will do. That's simple as that. So we have a system running, there's no spark, there's no smoke, everything looks good. Now, one thing that you definitely want to do is touch the cell. Obviously it's only a few minutes, but if there's something weird, you will quickly notice that one cell is getting hot for whatever reason. And I'm touching all individual cells right now, and everything very cold to the touch, so including the one that was really messed up. So I see the current drop a little bit to 7.73. so the charger is cold also to my hand, battery charger. So all right, we gonna leave this for a while. Let's put this back, whatever it takes. You can see now that the charger have the two LEDs on, and right now I'm gonna do some calculation to figure it out how long I have to wait until this system is ready to go to be connected to the inverter, and that's it. Have fun. See you in the next one. Bye.